Yo, what's going on, guys? We're going to be playing some Warwick in the mid lane for two main reasons. Number one, I think he was actually decent here. And number two, I want to specifically showcase just how broken Second Wind and D-Shield is. So throughout this game, pay close attention to Second Wind and look how much it's healed us. Lux will not have the damage output to be able to chunk us down and push us out of lane. She'll be wasting her mana. I'll be standing away from our minions, assuming I don't want her to shove into us. And she'll be wasting a lot of time trying to poke us down and missing CS herself. We're going to go ahead and start Q and try to bait out that first ability. She should just try to auto attack us raw. Just going for a raw auto. But there she used her ability. That was a mistake. If you were the Lux there, you would just hit us with two autos and I'll heal it back. Which is actually why Warwick Mid's kind of annoying to play against, because she's low damage output. It's not like I'm playing against a Vayne mid that can triple auto us and do a third R health. I'm going to sit back until that passive ends on me and then we'll step up for a hit. We have full mana, so we could use our Q to heal a bit. Right now, Second Wind and D-Shield is pumping us full of HP. Almost missed that minion. Go ahead and pick up our E now. She's missing a lot of CS to poke us. We missed that creep, that's okay. She's shoving this wave in us to where she's gankable and we're not really that gankable. So if she plays up like this, she might get off a bit of damage. Shouldn't matter too much. We'll pop our potion here in a second. It's just like no matter how much she hits us, she's just not going to be able to kill us. It's just not possible. And we'll outlast her mana essentially. She hits us again, doesn't really matter. No matter how low we get, it just doesn't matter. We just bait her into doing something foolish like this. Got off our fear. We should have swung through to the other side. That was a misplay by me. Accidentally just bit there instead of swinging through. So we ended up having to waste our flash. And now we have more CS. And the whole time we weren't that gankable because we still have our E. And she made herself very gankable for like minute and a half, 2 minutes. We can reset, get some juicy items, pick up a refill. I think we'll just go Bork Rush to sustain. Boots, this, and yeah, I'm feeling Bork Rush. So far, Second Wind has healed us for 240 health. Press the attack, we've only applied it once, only did a total of 57 damage. That's even with the exposure. Rek'Sai helping us maximize that. Triumph is only healed for 64. Last Stand's only done 45 damage. The Second Wind has healed us for a crap load, and so is the Revitalize. Bonus healing 110 from our abilities and everything else. I'm going to put another point in our W just to help us last hit, and also per level it gets a lot more than what your Q gets. If you're willing to give up more CS, you can stay healthier, but part of baiting your opponent is to be half health or slightly lower. And you can bait them into turret stuff. As long as you have your E, they shouldn't be able to kill you. Now, if they have Ignite, you have to play a little bit differently. She doesn't have Ignite, so we just know she doesn't have the damage output to really kill us. If she did have Ignite, it would make things a bit more chippy. Nice prediction on her Q. She'll need her R to actually kill us because of our E, basically. Nice. Oh, that last auto attack came off so slow. She's gankable, we're not. We're sitting on refills right now. The lower we keep ourselves, the more healing we're going to be getting. By staying half health, we're maximizing it very heavily. I'm gonna Q through him, get him with our fear, juke the Lux R. Then we R her, auto attack Q through. And this is why Warwick is such an annoying champion, because no matter how low he gets, as long as he has E, he can very well turn the fight in a very favorable way. I think that we can go ahead and leave this. She has minion advantage, so we'll push to us. These are slightly outside of the range of our turret, to where we should be able to come back and pick this up. We're gonna go straight for the Bork for the healing and the on-hit damage. You could go lethal tempo. I'm not too crazy about it. Unless you're up against a melee champ like Galio. That could be pretty good. If you're up against like a Galio Garen mid, something like that. No one really plays a Galio or Garen mid though. Pretty uncommon to see. She's trying to keep us off the minions. I mean, as long as she's missing some CS, I'm not really too worried about it. Which she is. We're up like 10 CS on her. Alright, that was actually way too close. We'll have to wait till we have our R to kill her, because we lost so much HP off that. At least her R is on cooldown. That was a lot of healing off of our Q. And now we're back to full health. We'll go ahead and W for this. I don't have R, so I can't really get to him. I'm gonna go ahead and R. Ooh, whoa, whoa! He pushed me out of my R. That was like a glitchy interaction with his knockback. He shouldn't have been able to do that. Basically, because he was CC'd. I guess that's just the delay on his knockback, even once it's technically happening. Travel delays like that are pretty frustrating. It can happen with a lot of abilities, since every ability in League has delays to it. It is what it is. Pretty funny just base tanking all of Lux abilities. And now she's out of mana. And we can kind of just build our health back up. She got a little too greedy with her pathing. And she's out of mana. Auto attack Q. Got her flash. Hecarim's probably coming, is why she's acting like this. I think I can kill her with just one Q though. Like, I have some damage. Got her, yeah, flash Q. It's so much fun, man. Second one his Hilda's for 690. It's so stupid. That's pretty funny. Playing Warwick Gimpy like this, it works top as well. I think it actually works top a little bit better than it works mid. Because a lot of the times, junglers will try to dive you topside and it just doesn't work. Mid, you're less likely to get dove. That Herald was way too early. She's only gonna get like 2 plates total. Maybe 3. You want to lay Herald to where you're setting up bonus first turret gold by completing the siege. Not just getting some plates. She actually kind of stole from me there. I could have stayed. But the fact that she took those plates and I didn't really get anything is damaging to us, since we are winning lane. To where if Rek'Sai doesn't really do anything with that gold that she took, it's like really bad for the team. So hopefully she does some good stuff with that. It doesn't just throw it. We're gonna go ahead and start maxing our Q. On Warwick jungle, I would go ahead and finish my W max. On Warwick mid or Warwick top, you don't really have to. Is this action? I have my R. I'm gonna W for attack speed on Sona. I love getting creep block like super hard. Hello, Sona. Auto attack, Q reset, swing through. That's a double. Wave's pushing to Kaisa. She'll be happy I left it alone. Rek'Sai's more than happy to go and eat my wave. I'm pretty sure it was pushing to me too. She just showed up. Help yourself. Don't mind if I do. Just takes the wave. Some people. You can also take barrier on Warwick Mid. That works really well. The only downside to barrier is if the enemy team has a lot of self-healing, which they kind of do with the Sona Hecarim self-healing on his W, then it forces you to get Thornmail or Executioners, which isn't necessarily ideal on Warwick, especially early game. So usually barrier or ignite or exhaust. And that's it, they quit. Warwick Mid literally forced them to quit 11 minutes in. What the heck? I wanted this to go longer, but I guess it is what it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Lux literally just AFK'd so they could surrender 11-minute mark.